Morning! Welcome back, friends. Today I'm going to continue putting machines and stuff into the Arcane library. So, last episode, like towards the early part of last episode, I put down this network receiver but never actually used it. So, let's just attach it to our main refined storage network and hope that the power is enough to sustain the system, like the power generation. Ah, my alarms. Um, anyways, let's put the network transmitter. I guess I can just put it on top of the autocrafter. So if I put it there, will it power up? No. Okay. So, oh, is it not powering up because it doesn't have? Ah, okay. So yeah, it is powering up, and I can't find the controller. So I'm. Oh wait, there. Yeah, and it seems to be keeping up. That being said, if I look at all the other things, yeah, okay, so it does seem like it's keeping up. So I can create another network in the Arcane library, which is good because I can't extend the drawer system here. What I'd actually like to do is, as I said in the last episode, uh, oh, make myself an ore processing setup. I think if I added a crafting grid there, I should be able to access the storage network from there too. I mean, I'm not really sure what to do with the crafting grid after this because I don't think there's anything that crafts out of this except for the wireless crafting grid which I already have. Yeah, all the other things are just dyeing it another color. So when I finally achieve the true wireless, hmm, should I make the infinity booster now? Like, I might as well make the infinity booster. Let's see if our power supply can keep up with that. So infinity booster is uh, just going to allow us to access the network from anywhere in this dimension. It won't allow me to access it from another dimension. Uh, but for this particular use case, I think it's gonna be much better than actually making myself another what is it called? Another crafting grid. So again, let's see if we're draining power. For now, it doesn't seem like it, but then again, it just seems that way. I'm not really sure if it truly is not draining the power. But if we go back here, we should be able to access our storage from here. So yeah, this should make making things here a bit easier. All the wooden plates. So yeah, I think I'd like to make this particular corridor into the next step for ore processing. And in order to do that, I think I remove the candles and also these, but I want to keep the spirit of the library. So I'm just gonna make sure that it looks more or less the same, like that. And yeah, so I have a really small space to work with. It's just 3 wide and about 7 blocks deep. Well, first of all, I'd like to go back and see our power situation, if it's starting to dip into our power supplies yet. No, it doesn't seem like it. Unless this is being dipped into. Even still, it seems to be like a minuscule amount. So yeah, I think it's fine for now. So excellent. I don't need to worry about having wireless access then. So I decided to FK for a bit more, just in case. And now let's go back to base and see if our power really is keeping up with the Infinity Booster. Okay, so it feels like it is, at least until Integrated Dynamics fails me again. But for now, let's actually continue working with this. I guess first things first, let's get an exporter No, export. Yep. And I'm just gonna export some coal. Or should I make it blocks of coal? I might as well make it blocks of coal. And if I just connected it to that storage. Oh. Alright, so this should power up our water wheel. The next thing I need to think about is power and actually delivering things to this system over here. And of course, taking things away from the system. So I know that the output would be somewhere around here, and I'd like to use the chain conveyors again. So let's see if I have a spare chain conveyor. Yes, I do. Excellent. So if I just placed it here, grab more chains. Excellent. Now I can not only use this for power, but can also use this to deliver items. So that's one thing done. I need some shafts. Did I really run out of shafts? Or are they all stuck in here? Is there a ferry? Will it give me regeneration? No. Yeah, he's not giving me regeneration. That's fine though. So let's focus on this. There we go. So this will be the final output, which means if I added a belt here, I'm working backwards by the way, so that I don't have to go bald. Oh, I actually ran out of belts. Oh wait, no. I'm just blind, as usual. Alright, so if I did that, and put a frog part on this, well, it's an output, so it's not going to receive, it's only going to send. And for now, I just want to see if it actually can deliver anything. So let's grab a lever, and let's try sending a cable. Okay, so you can send things like that. Excellent. So now that that's done, why am I getting slowness again? Interesting. Something else is giving me slowness now. Yeah, so the fairy doesn't give me regeneration anymore. I'm not sure if it's because I maxed out on all the other buffs that it's not giving it to me anymore. But yeah. So let's put that down, and will this disappear? No. Yes, I'm not really sure where this slowness is coming from again. Alright, so let's work backwards. So we're trying to process, I'm trying to process the lapis lazuli, blah blah blah. These ones you can only smelt, but for the metal ones, you can actually purify them, which gives you osmium clumps, which you can crush to make dirty stuff. And finally, you can wash to further double it so that you can get effectively 4 times. And then this you can just smelt in order to get the metal. Yeah, okay. So the final line would be the smelting. So let's see if I can attach a frog to here, or is that too far? So let's try that, and it is too far. This though can barely, no. How about here? So if I move this one closer, will that be? It's still too far. This is okay. So I want this to receive stuff, and it's going to be smelt. It's going to be called smelt. Well, smelt. There you go. But no, I don't think that's a good idea. Well, let's see if we can actually do anything about this first. So let's edit the sign so that it becomes smelt, and let's put something on here to see if it'll actually send it over. Yeah, it's not receiving. So Let's try that again. Oh, and let's increase the speed because we already put stuff in. Yeah, so we can support the entire thing being at max speed again. So let's see if this will work. Alright, so this does work. So anything that needs melting can come here. This thing is a bit too fast though. It needs to be really slow. Unless... yeah, it's too fast. So I need to think of a way to slow things down. I mean, I can still keep it at this speed if I added a filter over here. But I like this to smelt anything that I send. Which means rather than being powered by this directly, if I did this and used a speed controller, so I need to make another speed controller. So many things. I actually need to add a blaze burner down there too, don't I? Okay, so let's send this to Bonk and make ourselves that blaze burner. I need to also get myself a blaze spawner. Oh, I mean it's no problem because I am fireproof. So if I break the spawner again, oops. What's going on? Okay, if I broke that and start killing the blazes, alright, and make sure there's no more fires because I think, oh, yeah, because I think the place is still flammable. Alright, so if I put this down there, I should be able to make brass. Oh, I can actually make brass bees. Yeah, so I think, should I bother? Because like, I'm not going to use brass that often, am I? Okay, let's check our zinc supplies. It is quite low, so I should, okay, let's make ourselves, let's make ourselves a zinc, star. I think I'm gonna call them. Basically, I'm calling the things that I did there a star. So it needs a growth accelerator and a crystal resonance. That thing. Oh, how do I make charged thingy? Okay, I can enrich normal quartz. So let's find my enrichment chamber. If I'm not mistaken, I've already removed it. Yeah, so let's just, oh, oops. Right, shocking indeed. So let's make our second one. Like, to be fair, I can just use a gate, but you know, that just looks, it looks right. Like, that's all I have to say. It just looks right. I can't really think of any other reason. And thanks to my improved jetpack, I no longer have to keep on accidentally breaking things. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, I already have a Zinc GR. Okay, I should remove the tough from there. Yeah, so I do have a budding zinc already, at least one. I need to make 8 more, so let's quickly do that. And I also need to make some seeds. Oh, this was my really strong blaze spawner. That's why it kept on spawning kept on spawning the blazes real quickly. Oh my god, I can't speak again. Okay, so I need 9 ingots, or yeah, okay, so 9 ingots will give me 1 ingot at what is this? 1 budding GR. And but if you actually use this, it's worth 2 ingots. So that means I can make 2 GRs with just 9 of these, which is equivalent to 9 ingots without smelting. So let's do that. I need 8, so 9 times 4 is 36. Which is exactly the amount of zinc GRs I have. Zinc GR shards, rather. So if I got back my basin... God damn it. So you need to make sure that you put the void crystal in first. Can I melt it back? Seems like it. It is really slow to melt though. Oh. Right, so now all I need to do is make myself awakening tablets. Tablet of awakening. I just need 4. And I think my brazier is in my storage. No. Oh, okay, it's still with me actually. That's good. What quest? A wild hunt quest? Oh, okay. Alright, please give me something useful. It's another warp stone. I mean, it is useful, but I have a waste stone right behind me. Well, I gotta remember, I've got a waste stone right behind me. Alright, so now we've got the... I need to set up the collection system, so I need an item collector. Okay, it's an item conduit. So I'm gonna have to make it into the advanced version. There we go. And that's where the collector is going to go. And I just need to put an ender chest under it. And if I put this here again, might as well max out the range, because I am only gonna whitelist the GR. There we go. So if I toss this out, it should just go in there. Excellent! And now, okay, so the seats are more or less around this thing. So I'm trying to make it as symmetrical as possible. Alright, and all that's left is me putting the budding stuff on here. Oops, Well, I think that works too, but just in case, I'll just cardboard box it and put it on the seat. So the reason I want it to be on the seat is because if I use the ritual, it should spawn them directly on top of the set seat. There you go. So it automatically sits down there. Now if I just repeat this for the other GRs, and if I set their homes, they'll start working. Excellent. So that's zinc covered. I'm doing that now because I'm going to start making brass, and if I'm not careful, I might run out of zinc and I have to go fishing, and yeah, it's just a whole lot of pain. So back to the library. Oh, I also forgot that I needed to add the zinc shards to the system. Fine. I just need to take some. There you go. Then if I put it into the drawer, it should just automatically move over. There we go. Okay. Now let's make ourselves some brass, which is zinc and copper, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's zinc and copper. Theoretically speaking, I don't need to do this. I mean, I don't need to do it through a mixer because I can just do it through alloy smelting. But while I'm here, I might as well. Don't I have any coal on me? Alright, let's feed this guy his own rod. Oh, what's going on? Something is missing. Oh, did I accidentally break this? What's going on? Not really sure why that's breaking. Is it because of this? Oh, it's because of the speed. Okay, so I can't do that because this is going to be over the max speed. Alright, so I guess what I can do is just use a cog, a small cog. And okay, if I did this and that, no, I can't. It's going to block the press. Can I try using encased chain drives? I mean, I could if I added another cogwheel down there. This is such a messy affair. There we go. So I need to feed this little guy another one of his rods. Like, of course I don't need to feed him the rods, but I don't know, it just feels right. And as I've mentioned last time, I still don't know how to do the factory gauge thingies. Alright, I had to go AFK for a bit. Now that I'm back, let's see. I'm not sure if I did this on camera or not. I tried to put a packager on here to automate making casing, and because these deployers have filters on them, whereas this one doesn't, anything that we send to this frog will actually be sent to that deployer, except for small cogs, which might potentially go in here. Like, I think. I'm not really sure. But yeah, if I just made myself another packager and frog, I should be able to actually automate making the casing. The problem is that I do not have myself another packager to put on top of this thing. Yeah, I don't have another packager. Nor do I seem to have one in here. Wait a minute, why do I have these? There we go. I mean, it's gonna have some things that I'm not supposed to have, but Alright, so let's make that packager, which needs us to press more pulp. But yeah, that little corner is really hard to get into. I had to shrink and stuff in order to access things. Alright, so that's another packager, which I can put on top of this chute. And if I made myself another frog port, or do I have another frog port? No, okay. So if I made myself another frog port, and if I just placed it on top of this, gotta target a chain first. Oh, yeah, I've been getting this little issue here where the frog just decides to get on top of this. Alright. It's too far. I can't do it on the other side because it's the presser setup that I have. Unless I rearrange things. Like it is quite messy at the moment. Yeah, I think it's best if I just rearranged everything. Um, which means I need to clear my inventory first. Alright, so do I want the chain to stay here is my first question. I mean, might as well. Should I dispel or should I... Yeah, I'll just dispel. Alright, so... the first issue I had was power. Oh, and gotta make sure I break this. Alright, yeah, so the first issue I had was actually powering things. It was such a pain to rearrange things, to fit things, and yeah. And the other issue is that the chains were a bit too short. So I think if I moved the chains here, would that help? I have a feeling I don't have enough chains to connect this. Yeah, so I needed one more. Okay, excellent. In fact, I should have put this into the walls. Yeah, okay, let's change that. So I have a feeling this is also false weave. Oh, it's actually real wood. Okay. I mean, I can just break this. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, it can be worse. There. It still looks a bit weird, but eh. And I think this needs to go. Can I light it up? No. So, I think there's some sort of interaction with the scones, but I don't know what the interaction is. It might be just putting a candle in, now that I think about it. That would make sense. Alright, so if I placed, I guess if I place a gearbox there, that's a source of rotational energy in here. And I might also just use... Okay, so first of all, I need to think of the output. So the output would be here, I hope. And a frog port should just send things here. So this is not gonna match to anything. I mean, it is output, so I can just change this to output. Oh wait, I forgot what it said. Yeah, this is the name of the frog, isn't it? So yeah, I don't need to name this because it's just going to send anything out to this. Which means that I need to put a lever and a sign. I'm just gonna put output there, so it'll send everything to output, which will be picked up by this guy. So you are output now. Okay. I wonder if this is like a whitelist, blacklist kind of thing, or is it? What is it? Can I? It might be some sort of whitelist or blacklist. Well, I'll experiment with that later, but for now, I need belts. In fact, do I really need belts? Like, can't I just put a depot here? Okay, first of all, let's check if this is actually a whitelist. So if I put this here, can I still send? Alright, but can I send this? Okay, it's not even sending that. Huh. So how about if I remove that? What's going on? I'm pretty sure last time I can just use a packager to send things from this. Huh. What's going on? I'm not really sure what's going on. Because before this, I had a belt feeding into this thing, and then it actually just worked. Alright, let's test this. Yeah, so why isn't it picking things up? Not really sure what's going on now. I don't want to put it on top of this because I need a deployer to actually fist the thing. God damn it. Oh, okay, there you go. So before it didn't have that little notch thing, now it does. Alright, and if I just put the lever there and a sign telling it to send things to output. Alright, now let's see if this thing is a whitelist or what is it. Okay, it sent out my why is my output not picking anything? Huh. It should be sending it to output. Right, let's try that again. But this time I'm doing it in AIoT. Okay, so it's not a whitelist or blacklist. I'm not really sure what this is for. And it's still not picking things up. Okay, just in case that side doesn't work, let's also put it on this side. No, it's still not picking things up. Oh, that's because this is not connected to the chain. Alright, right, and if you call this output, I really wonder what the inventory on this thing is for. And where did the menus go on this thing? Huh. What? Okay, that was weird. So I'll name this output. There we go. Okay, so now I need to... I wonder what happens if I send a whole stack of things. And this needs to... it's not possible to only receive, huh? Alright, so I guess what I can do is if I erase this and if I named it logs, it is logs, right? Oh, log. Can I put a whole stack of logs here and let's see what happens. I see. So I still need the chute. Oh, okay. So this again can be made to the output. Oh, so this is the frog's inventory. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so if I put this here, and if I put the packager here, can I put the frog part there, I wonder? I mean, it would look weird, so maybe not. I see, so that's what happened earlier. Okay, let's make sure it's just a normal right click and not one of those instant place thingies. And if I place this there and I name this log, alright, and now if I just put my deployer here and if I put another packager there, can I put it on the side? Will this be connected to that, or what's gonna happen? Well, I guess we can just test. I don't know if this is connecting to the frog or not, but if I got myself another frog, which I do not have, unfortunately. If I place that there and called this case metal. Alright, so let's see what happens if I tried sending this to case metal. Let's just send that. Oh, okay. Okay, so it seems to pick it up, but unfortunately, because this is so close, I couldn't see if that's really the case or not. If I broke this and took the lever, Okay, I have some beetroot inside there, so if I told this to go to case metal, and if I turn on the lever, excellent, so it is interacting with the deployer. Alright, good, 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 good. So that's our andesite making machine. Since this is also output, like I'm planning to put another belt here. Oh, but then again, if I did that, yeah, okay, I'm not going to do that. So I'll just power that back and make sure this is output. And now I need to think of a way to actually send things to here from an autocrafter. It would be nice if I were able to filter what it's going to send. But doesn't seem like I'm able to do that. Like if there were a way to interact with auto crafting and the factory gauges, or maybe not the factory gauges, is it a stockkeeper? I'm pretty sure A2 had a block that can interact with the stock ticker. Ah, here we are, the A stock bridge. Yeah, so this is kind of what I needed. Uh, but I kind of gave up on A2. So, I guess I can just cheat a bit and yeah, I'll just cheat a bit and use pipes. Okay, so let's make an autocrafter. So I'll just put the autocrafter here. Oh, why isn't it? Oh, I was asking why it's not powering up, but that's because it's facing the wrong. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is instead of having a big vault like this, wait. Okay, I need an item vault. Darn it, of all the times to run out of item vaults. I'll just steal one from here. Might as well. So I'm gonna put that there, and if I have myself some depots, I was trying to make this take. Oh wait, yes, I still can. I just need to move it one slot lower. So if I put this here, and if I put a brass funnel here, and the packager can go here. Oh, it's an exporter. Okay, I was thinking about putting an importer somewhere. But if I made that strip log, I mean just log, so every time a log is put into here, it'll be packaged up and sent to the log. Excellent. Which means that I need to power this and add a sign. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I had a sign. Yeah, I have loads of signs. Well, not loads, but you know, good enough. Alright, so proof of concept. Oh, is it connecting to the vault instead of that thing? I see. So if I attached it like this, so that's how it works. Okay, I'm starting to understand a little bit. Oh, oops. I forgot to put the address. So this needs to be logged. Alright. And this should, well, did it receive the log? Yes, it did. Okay, so I need to I need to redo this. The packager needs to go on the chute like that. Alright, and the frog, I need to right click up. I need to right click on the chain, and then I need to right click on that. Okay, and this should, theoretically speaking, send the logs into that. So let's see if that's true or not. Okay, it picks it up, but it's not pushing it into the chute. So that means the frog part needs to be on top of this thing. Can I force the packager to work by putting it like so? It can! Alright, that's good. God damn it. I need to turn off the object wraparound thing. Okay. Alright. So the frog parts need to always be on top of the packager, it seems. Which kinda makes sense, but it's also kinda annoying. Excellent! Okay, it stopped sending because I have too many things on here. But that's an easy thing to fix, because now all I need to do is just have an importer. Originally it would have been this entire item vault, but now I don't think that's gonna work anymore. How far can I make the frog part reach? Okay, I can go up to there and here, just not here. So if I guess I'll just put it here and then just use exporters. I mean importers. Alright, so let's make that importer real quick. Unless I have one. Nope. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Don't I have the auto crafting recipe for that? Yeah, so I do have the recipes here. Huh. Interesting. What's going on? It's happening again. The auto crafters are being, well, they're being whatever they're being. Huh. Okay, that kinda worked. Yeah, so it's still not trying, it can't craft the improved processor. Maybe I need to break this one too. Alright. I'm not really sure why that happened. Like, sometimes I think that the issues that I'm facing isn't because of the mod pack, but it's because of my laptop being a potato. Alright, so that should import things, which kinda makes me think that I shouldn't have put the network receiver all the way back here, but eh. Alright, so this will be our import, this will be the output. So if I just made another packager, which of course needs more cardboard, which needs pulp. I removed my mixing setup. I guess I'll just hijack some of this. So I believe you don't need to heat anything for this recipe, so there we go. Alright, and now I just need a press. That was worth a shot. No problems though, because I can just use cogs. I'm pretty sure I had another. Oh, and I used it over there. Do I have more? No. So, if I kidnapped it, it might break things. So I guess I'll just make another depot. And let's beat the pulp up. All this just to make a packager. Excellent. And this shall be output. So, if I just name you output. Excellent. I'm not sure what's wrong with this. Is it just too slow, or yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. Like, this is not the most efficient way of making this, obviously. But I just want to try out the new, what are they called? The new features in 1.6 and 1.21, or Create 6.0. This is so dumb. Alright, so let's get the other brass funnel. And I'll also need another depot. Okay, perfect. I have one already. And this needs to be a list filter. Okay, I'll keep that one. I'll also keep that one. Let's just make a new one, I guess. And this needs to be all the casing items. So it seems that we can make andesite casing, brass, copper, well, train. I think that's it from create. Yeah, the other things aren't creates though. So andesite casing, you need andesite alloy, obviously. Brass casing, you'd obviously need brass. Copper is obviously copper. And train, obsidian plate. Okay, alright. And this means I need to make another packager. Oh, can the frog actually reach here? I don't think so. The frogs might not be able to reach all the way over here. Only one way to find out. It is too far away. Darn it. So I need another chain network. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to do something here, right? So I can... yeah, I can just put one here temporarily. Alright, there we go. So that's kinda cheaty, I know, but eh. So I need another packager, which means I need more pulp. I think if I use a bowl instead, I'll be able to put in the exact amount of water that I need. Oh, okay, I can't pick it up. Maybe if I use a body of water instead of a sink. Alright, let's see if we can put water into the basin using a bowl. Ah, you can. Okay. Phew, okay. So now I just need to put this here. I won't be able to power it if I put it there though. So I guess I need to put it here anyways. So if I put that there. Oh, and before I mess things up, I need to make sure that the packager is attached to the depot and not to the vault. Alright. And this also needs a sign, which sends things to case metal. Alright, so I need a pattern for the casing. Alright, so this is such a painful way of doing this, but gotta admit that it is a cool way of making it. Alright, so let's request, actually no, let's just immediately make that speed controller. Is it not working? So the browsing dot did reach here, but the log didn't. Oh, that's because I used the wrong recipe. Okay, I made the recipe a bit wrong. I needed to modify them. Okay, let's go back home and change the recipes again. I forgot that I changed the process a bit. It doesn't use strip logs. It uses the normal logs. Alright, let's cancel that and remake our patterns. Alright, so we need to change that. Same with this. Same with this. And finally oh wait, no, this okay, this needs a brass casing instead. So I guess I'm not going to make that pattern. Okay. So back here. Alright. And let's see. Speed controller. I see. So it doesn't even have a chance to yeah, it didn't get a chance to get turned into the casing. Okay, so this design was a failure, unfortunately. Or at least this particular section of the design is a failure. If I shifted this a bit and used the belt instead, this might actually work. So let's try that. No, this part was correct. So this is case metal, and this needs to be, oops, this needs to be a shaft. Where did I put the belt? Okay, there you are. Okay, now if I put the packager here, and the frog port, oh, where did the frog port go? Okay, there you are. Alright, and this needs to send things to output. Okay, so let's jumpstart the process again by, well, it's not jumpstarting it, I'm reviving it by throwing in a log. There we go. Okay, so eventually it worked out, and there we go, our case making machine. I wonder how this will handle multiple casing requests. So I like to try with andesite casing. So let's make 3. Oh, okay. So I guess. Okay, fine. I'll just ignore that and make a speed controller. Oh, I meant this. Oh, that's right. I ran out of precision mechanisms. So I also need to make myself that precision mechanism machine again. Okay, it's gonna be ugly, but I'll just do this and put the deployers there. I still don't know how to place the deployers properly. Alright. But if I did this, okay, so this is not a good idea. I'll need to power it from here somehow. Oh. I'm trying to figure out how to transfer the power to there. And I guess the easiest way would be to use a gearbox and some encased chain drives. Yeah, okay, that works. What direction is this going in? Okay. So I need to make another brass funnel unless I have. Okay, I don't have one. Alright. And if I just put the brass funnel here, I did, okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I did craft the brass funnels. Alright, and if I remember the recipe correctly, it's small cog, oh, I can't see it from over here, so it's small cog to large cog to iron nuggets, right? Uh, and now, should I mess around with packagers or no? I'll just manually stock these things up. So the reason I don't need to automate this is because I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of precision mechanisms. So this can be one of the manual things that I need to deal with. Okay, so that actually succeeded. Alright. So how can I power things? So the idea was that I powered this using a cogwheel, blah 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 blah. But I think I need to shift this one. Alright, so if I put the speed controller here, no, no, that doesn't work. Oh wait. Okay. So what I could do instead is dig one block below. Why is my bag full again? Like it's the stupid llamas. What I can do is put the speed controller down there instead. Then if I put a gearbox there, now I can put the shafts back in. And if I put this here, that does control the, yeah, it's controlling the speed and direction. So I can change that to be 1, well, if I can actually access the speed controller. So if I made it 1, this thing should be able to like move slow enough so that I can smelt everything here. Alright, and do I have more belts? Oh, okay, I have one more here. Alright, so that's as slow as we can go, I think. So if I put an encased fan over there, I should be able to cook stuff. But the next question is how can I power the fan? I mean, what's behind this? I can just sneak in a water wheel over here. Oh, wrong direction. Which is even better, because that means I can put things into that wall over here instead. There we go. So if I just replace the bookshelves, everything should be fairly hidden. So now I need my trapdoors. Oh. Like I need to put lava here and make sure that it doesn't go anywhere, but it's being, if I put that there, okay, so it can still, okay, so that makes things slightly easier because that means I can just put the trapdoors here. Alright, now I'm just gonna stay here and hope that the fire doesn't spread. It shouldn't because everything's covered up properly, but you just never know with fire. Like, for all I know, I need to cover those up, and this, probably even here too. But yeah, in the meantime, while I wait for that to settle down, let's continue with the next part of this, which is washing. So what is the range of these things? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be how far the thing will travel. And if I put a gearbox, does it rotate in the correct direction? Looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, so that means I can put the fan there. and it's gonna be a washing setup. So in fact, I think because I can waterlog these, if I put it there, well, just temporarily, I'll just put that there. And what I wanted to know is, will this blow through the entire fan, or will it only wash in a single block over there? Well, I might as well just get a water wheel. It's not even washing a single tile. Okay, how about this? I haven't actually looted this place yet. I should do that sometime soon. Okay, so this doesn't work. I'm guessing that it only works if the fan is blowing into or like from the top to bottom or bottom to top. Yeah, so I think I'll just put a waterlogged leaf over there. Yeah, that seems to be the maximum number of blocks that's being blown. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So now that we've done that, we can move on to the mechanism part of things. So the crusher will output the thing that actually needs washing. So if I output that, will it actually push out? I gotta eject on. It does! Alright. Now, will it wash itself by the time it reaches this point? In fact, while we wait, I'm gonna just quickly put the packager and frog back. And this needs to be sent to output. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, excellent. So next is the smelting section. Alright, so it is okay. That means I don't actually need this extra 2 belts. If I move this here, I'll be able to shorten the distance. But I guess just in case some of the things take longer to smelt, I'll just leave it long like this. But again, even if I terminated it there, alright, I'll terminate it there. So if I did that and move this to the other side. Oh. Alright, so where is that packager? Alright, so I just want to see if it actually sends this to my system. Oops, it would if I put the frog port back on. Oh, I didn't know you can target inside of that. Alright, so that does work. Alright, so I need to power this, which means I need gates. Ideally, I'd have it all the way into nitro, but I don't have the materials for that. So let's get it up to, of course it's missing those, but they're supposed to be auto-crafted. Oh man, something's wrong again with the auto-crafting. Oh, it's this one this time. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. This happens to me a lot even in older versions of Refined Storage. Yeah. So I'm sure that, I'm not sure if this is a problem with my laptop or if it's a common problem with Refined Storage. But it seems to happen to me quite often. Where is it? Where's my crusher? Oh, as I was saying, it does seem to happen to my what is it called? It happens to, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. It happens to my game a lot. Like it started all the way from ATM 7, Mod 7. So yeah, the solution would usually be breaking the crafter and then putting it back in like I did earlier. But yeah, I'd like to know what's causing it. it would be nice to know. But anyways, let's see. In order to make this, I need to make clumps, and clumps I make from purification. Okay. Uh, so where is my purification chamber? Alright, so purification chamber, clear all sides. So it should output to this. Huh. If I went underground, can I try to get my cables all the way from here to over there? So I need to go to 240266. Alright, and if I just continue digging here, I should eventually, well, I should make the hole on the other side so that I know where to stop. Yeah, I think that's over there. Oh, can I use this to find that guardian? Maybe if I shrunk a bit more. Well, I'll try later. Okay, so let's try extending our cables. I ran out, but I think I have more in my inventory. Yeah, but not as much as I'd like. Okay, I can't make it all the way through. Alright, so I wanted to use importers or exporters rather to send things into here. Yeah, so if I did that, I also need another one because I also want to have an electrolytic separator. Oh, so I guess I can use this exporter to test if I can actually do what I'm thinking of doing. So if I put water in here, oh, it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Or is it because of the speed? Uh, no, it's not the speed. Is there a sort of mode that I need to change? Like, uh, there's a fluid exporter in here, but for refined storage, I wonder if it's because of this setting. Uh, hmm. Okay, that didn't work. Kinda unfortunate. So I guess I need to adjust this. Now I'm the scheduling mode. I'm going to do round robin, and I'm gonna put in copper, gold, iron, osmium. Okay, I think that's all that I can actually process with like this. So if I did that, I forgot to change the settings here. Oh wait, no, it is right. So it's probably the input over here that's not configured. Yeah, so it needs to be input. Excellent. So now I just need to figure out how to give this thing water. The simplest way would be to just use a sink. Yeah, let's just make a sink. As usual, I'm out of terracotta. So yeah, again, as you can see, my jars autocrafter is now messed up. Yeah, I gotta do this and shove it back in again to get it to work. I really wish. So I checked online on Reddit, and the problems they're experiencing is that the patterns are disappearing. Yeah, other than that, I can't see. Yeah, I can't see any other people complaining that they have the same issue as me. It's either the patterns in here disappear for them, or it just doesn't work at all. It's not like me where the patterns are here, but the recipe, the auto crafting just disappears. Like, it's probably something that I did in the setup over here. Cause this is what I usually do all the time, connecting it to storage controllers like this. And I have a feeling that's what's causing the issues. But yeah, I can't confirm that's really what's causing the issues. Anyways, while I'm here, might as well make that sync. My inventory is such a mess. Uh, that said though, let's go back to the library. I wonder if the issue is me not being able to insert water from the bottom. Like, that doesn't make sense though, cause well, as soon as I get the sink, I'll test out the theory about trying to send water through the bottom. Alright, so let's try this. Input at the bottom, alright. And if I place the sink here, oh. Alright, so yeah, it's something wrong with the exporter. Oh well, I guess this works. Now, what's the problem here? Is it not okay, it's not inputting. It's still not receiving anything. Is this thing off again? Doesn't seem like it. Can I try requesting a brass casing? Is it still going to work, or is it bugged? Okay, it's working. So that's not it. That's not the issue. Did I accidentally not connect a spot? God damn it. Oh. It would be silly if this was the issue, that the cables are not connected properly. Oh my god, I forgot one connection. That's literally the only reason that didn't work. Okay, so let's go back and see if we can do this with an exporter. Oh my god. Still doesn't seem like it. Yeah, okay. So, doesn't seem like it's able to get water from that. Oh, resource is missing. Ah, that's because I don't need water bottle. I need water. Oh my god, it actually works. Okay. God damn it. Oh no, it's doing it again. Things are not going well for me today. At least with regards to refined storage. Okay, let's see if I can reset everything again. I'm guessing I need to do this for the other crafters too. Alright. Can I request another brass? Okay, so I can. Alright, let's make that exporter. Yeah, I really wish I knew what's causing the issue. Because if I figure out the cause, I might be able to avoid doing it. Wait a minute. Okay. It's starting to lag. Okay. So now the scheduling should be round robin. And again, I'm gonna put this, gold, iron, and osmium. Oh. So one way of processing all four at the same time would be if I made this into a purification factory. I don't remember how many lanes the basic one has, but I think if I go all the way to advanced, it should have enough lanes for all the materials. And I can also do the same thing for this. But then the traffic jam would be the washing setup, cause Yeah, it's going to try to push one stack at a time, wouldn't it? Yeah, that might be an issue. An alternative would be me actually copying this for the other four metals. I mean the other three metals. Hmm. I was checking to see if I can get copper directly from sifting. Cause blazing mesh does give you some ingots, but I can't remember what the ingots were. Okay, so it gives me gold and nickel and silver. So I guess I can remove gold from that at least. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll just make this into a factory and then just see what happens next. Uh, Hopefully it's clever enough to round robin extra push things here. If it's not, then I might I might have to use another way of washing things rather than a belt. Uh, but okay, I'm going to roll. I'm going to use a lucky wheel to ask if I should gamble with making this a factory or if I should just make another setup in another alcove. All right, here we go. All right, and it says I should make the factory, so factory I shall make. Uh, I think I can make the factory upgrade thing. Yeah. So let's make this. I'll just do it up to basic first because we're only processing three things anyways. Alright, so if I shift right click here. Oh, okay, the fairy gave me something. So, it gave me more, what is it called? Regeneration. Okay, so let's make another one. I need some osmium. Do I have an enrichment chamber? Yes. And another episode where I spent 3 hours trying to figure out something that people probably already know the answer to. Alright, so let's upgrade this to. Alright, let's see how it handles the output. I see. So yeah, I did think that that might be a problem. Uh, it's not able to push things out onto this belt because of how slow it's moving. So yeah, in the end, I do need to just duplicate this entire setup. Uh, yeah, I should start doing it here. Maybe I'll do it in between episodes though, because this episode is already getting really long. So I did end up making a very inefficient ore processor, and I also started automating case making. So this little area here is the case making machine, and we've got chains going everywhere. So overall, I didn't actually do as many things as I liked, but it took a really long time. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you guys again next time, and bye bye. By the way, I was right. Fire did happen, but it's not like it didn't burn away the bookshelf. It just started and then just disappeared. I'm not really sure if I caught it on camera in time because by the time I click on start recording and then alt tab back into the game, it just disappeared. Anyways, bye bye for reals.